There's a famous Andy Griffith episode where Opie's bullying nemesis draws a literal line in the sand as an ultimatum. If Opie crosses it, the bully threatens to initiate a fight. In a dramatic moment, Opie steps across the line and stares at the bully. The bully then draws a second line and issues a second ultimatum. At that point, it becomes clear that the bully isn't so tough after all, and the ultimatum is a sham. To theists, the non-believers who make brash demands that God must make a special appearance before they believe in Him come across like Opie's bully. The theists themselves see clearly the reality of God already from our daily experience. The line of evidence, so to speak, has been already crossed. So they understandably question the sincerity of second-line ultimatums for special additional evidence. They wonder whether all the brashness is just lame and cowardly hand-waving to avoid an actual encounter with God. Most non-believers, of course, aren't brashly hand-waving like this. And if theists are honest with themselves, they'll admit that they too wish God would make special appearances from time to time. So the basic desire for a special revelation of God seems perfectly natural. We're material beings, after all, who discover truths and seek assurances through our five senses. Just as Galileo was assured that the sun was the center of our solar system once he had looked through his telescope and saw the unmistakable evidence with his own two eyes. Nonetheless, sensible people will also admit that some of the most fundamental and important truths can't be confirmed by our senses or by any scientific investigation, like whether my wife loves me or whether I can trust my boss. But all that aside, it should be obvious that nobody but God Himself can explain why He doesn't seem to answer our natural desire for special appearances. But a word of caution is due. For many people fail to grasp what precisely they expect from a miraculous meetup with God. Encountering God more fully and clearly wouldn't feel like we're just watching the coolest fireworks show ever. It might instead feel like we've been rear-ended by the sun. After the encounter, we might judge the present subtlety of God a great virtue. Finally, it's perfectly plausible that God has already made special appearances within the universe. After all, our lives only occupy one comparatively small sliver of history. But that is a topic for another series.